Welcome to the Hat Chat podcast. Warm and cuddly in your ears. They're quite pretty and very witty.
Wow. Shucks. What can I say? Thank you, Rebecca, for that wonderful jingle. Welcome to the end of year Hat Chat podcast of 2024 with your hosts. That guy on over there
Don't point. He's pointing at me. My name is Ross Hornby. This is the voice of Ross Hornby. You didn't even say your own name.
No, it's because I'm in the middle of the shots.
No.
So I'm Chris Trott.
Do you know what if they're not watching this? We have people who listen.
Well, you should probably look. And then we've got another guy.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm here. My name's Michel Barnier.
What?
At all.
That's so weird that your name's
Michel
Barnier.
My name is not the former Prime Minister of France.
It's the name
I'm
that will
Alex
always
Smith.
trip up in passport security.
Yeah.
The border force will always put them aside
They
and say,
will not let me through.
that's not a real name.
They think
That
this
is
is
not
true.
a real
I think I was talking
name.
about this before, but in case you find this interesting, I cannot use e-gates. The price of progress is too high. And I've never been able to use one of those electric gates in an airport because...
I thought you were saying V-gates then.
E-gates.
Which I
V-gates?
think is...
How are you in German?
Yeah, I think it is. How are you in German?
No, that's what they have to say to me in person every single time. But the fun thing is that they don't let me immediately go to a border person, a border patrol person. They make me try and do the gate first, and then when it inevitably fails, I after a few times of this happening, like literally countless times, I eventually asked someone. I was like, "This is this has happened a lot. Why does this keep happening?" And they're like, "It's because your name's Mr. A. Smith, and criminals use that as an alias all the time. So we want to see what you look like to check that you're not."
Criminals would be savvier.
Such a
and
gate
you'd have
gate.
such a more unique name that just kind of blends in.
Yeah.
A. Smith is just like Joe Bloggs, isn't it? It's like that's obviously a placeholder name.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but then obviously, a smart criminal wouldn't use A. Smith.
But then there's not very
But
many
then
smart
criminals aren't that
criminals.
smart.
No.
The criminals that
Some
get
criminals
caught
aren't, yeah, that's it.
aren't
Yeah.
smart.
Yeah.
So they're just trying to literally be like, wow.
So you're saying there's tons of criminals out there that have really good names that have
like-
got through,
Like Michel Barnier.
and they're stopping the wrong people, like A. Smith.
Sounds made up. Yeah.
If
Sorry,
you
I
were
thought you were
to-
asking for
Sorry, if you were to
Right,
change your name, would you keep A or would you lose Smith?
I like my name. I've said this before.
Huh.
I've thought about this. No, I don't like everything about myself.
Google
but,
A. Smith and see what comes up.
I like my name.
I've Googled it and Stephen A. Smith comes up first. Not even A. Smith, it's just Stephen A. Smith.
I'm not the most famous Alex Smith. That's
Tom
annoying.
A. Smith comes up next. Stephen A. Show Adam Smith, who's a Scottish economist and philosopher who was a pioneer in the thinking of the political economy, etc., etc. You don't come up here at all.
Well, if you
And if I
guys
type
type
Alex
Chris
Smith-
Trott or Ross Hornby into Google, you guys are the first results. You type Alex Smith into Google, I am not the first
No,
result.
Alex Smith comes up with the American football quarterback. And that's basically the entire page. Does it come up with you at all? Even in the where it says people also search for, then it's all of his teammates from the game he plays. You're not in the first page.
No, it sucks. Well, I guess it doesn't.
So
Because
now
I'm not
you're anonymous.
actually
Anonymous
that hyped
Smith.
about making things,
No,
making myself searchable, I suppose.
I suppose so. Chris Trott. Oh man, there's only one Chris.
There's
Trott.
only one
Apart from
Chris
three
Trott.
notices down. Chris Trott, the British ambassador to the Holy See.
Yeah,
And
the
a little
Vatican.
further down, it's a whole thread on I stand with Chris Trott. So
in the Reddit, yeah.
what did he
That's
do?
quite funny.
What did he do?
I wonder if the ambassadors had to explain that to the Vatican at any point.
There's also a piece people also search for, and it's like Ross, Sitch,
Do you reckon that Chris Trott, the Vatican
Simon
guy,
Lane,
knows about me?
Booth, and Smith. That Smith is last on that search list.
Of my own name.
When searching for Chris Trott, people also search for, and you are
Tell you
sixth
what,
on that
Fucking hell.
list. Terps is before you.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, well.
I don't know how often people are searching for.
Hold
for
on a
any of
sec.
this. Go on.
sorry, I'm looking at Chris Trott, the other guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick look here. Hold on. He looks like that pained smile guy meme, doesn't he?
He does. That looks like a pained smile.
That looks like the pained smile guy.
Yeah, Harold is
Definitely.
his,
And now
is his
he's the
name?
British ambassador of the Holy See.
To the Holy See.
To the Holy See, sorry,
To.
not of. To.
Yeah.
Hey, I pushed down that ambassador that was of Canada. He's not even on the first page. It's
Nice.
all me.
Hell yeah, owned.
Holy shit. Original name. Done. Tick. Nice.
Mental. I
Anyway,
went doing
that's
screen sharing
enough
again.
of
That really
Googling
messed up
ourselves.
my buttons.
Okay, now.
So yeah, why don't you Google yourselves and find out if your name's common or not?
Yeah, come on, everyone do that. Anyway,
Are you on famous
podcast of the
birthdays?
year, which means we can look back to the year we had. What a bloody
I'd
year,
like to know what the hell happened.
2024.
Let's have a
I'm
look.
thinking holidays happened that didn't happen,
Holidays. So yeah, you said you thought we went to Amsterdam, we went to Rotterdam.
and I thought we went to Iceland this year as well.
And
Didn't happen.
The thing is, this is the thing. Now I feel like once you hit 30, every 2 years should be 1 year. And I think we discussed this about Christmases or birthdays, I suppose.
Every other year.
But the 2 years should be 1 year because everything's going so fast. It's just all blurring.
Wait, no, I'm
just
hung up on my name
scrolling
now.
back.
I'm fucking pissed.
What's that?
Actually,
What's wrong?
I'm number 2 for the last name Trott. I'm not number 1.
Oh shit.
Someone's called Abby Trott.
Oh no.
She's a voice actress known as voicing Ivy on Carmen Sandiego.
Oh, Carmen
Oh,
San
who
Diego,
can
what a
forget?
show. Yeah, that's a great show.
Where in the world? So going back to where we were and moving away from the name thing
Sure.
again.
Good. Move away.
So in the end of 2023, we did Mr. Sam and the Dead Nuts live in Bristol.
Oh, yeah.
So that's a good way to punctuate that
That was
thought.
that was great.
That was is that November 2023?
At the end of November, yeah. Just
And then the next time we did something that wasn't like gameplay videos, we did a 3-hour film challenge where we made Ross was a starring role in that glass one. You know, what was it called?
Oh,
The jar?
what? One man, one jar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't we
one
call
man,
it something? Didn't it have a name though? Like we came up with a name at
Glass.
Oh,
fucking hell.
is it not written on there? I guess if you skip to the end of the video, maybe.
It was a very clever pun.
Oh shit! That's
Oh, hold on, it's Glass Roots.
Glass roots.
Yeah.
we wrote it.
Because it was about the history, the story of
And
the
also
guy that
rooting
shoved the
some
jar up
glass.
his ass.
Yeah.
So that obviously, we did that. That was good. I think that we all really enjoyed that.
3-hour
didn't we?
film challenges really push us to the, adding that heavy restriction
Yeah.
and then prompts that we have to work off of it often creates the most batshit insane stuff, but also the most enjoyable.
So yeah, this is the format that Craig suggested to us, where we essentially have an old video camera, and everything. As soon as you start filming, that's it. The shot is live. Then you stop, and that's your cut. And then the
camcorder,
next
yeah.
thing you film will be the next shot, essentially the next cut to another thing. So you are editing within the camera essentially, but sometimes that's hard to get your head around.
No editing out.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
No removing of shots. No reordering of shots. It's start to end. So, if there's a shot you want to start with where a guy's walking down the street and you want to go back to that at the end, you literally have to physically go back to that location at the end.
So we're walking
the shoot.
backwards and forwards across.
Yeah.
the
That was we didn't really think about that fully when we were thinking about the time travel thing, but alas,
Time travel, yeah.
it happens.
Don't get time travel involved, basically.
Try not to.
Try not
Unless
to.
you can really control it in a very concentrated way
Yeah.
that probably involves writing it, then yeah.
I'd like to do
Think
another
about
one of those, and hopefully the new year will bring us. I think Craig was mentioning doing another one at some point, and that would be good to do when the weather picks up.
Oh,
Yeah, this one was done in pretty fucking awful weather by the looks of things as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the first 3-hour film challenge, Glass Roots, of that year. And then we had the Vegas vlog where we went to
Vegas.
Wait, was that before?
It was that 2023 or was
That
that?
was 2023.
No,
Was
it
it?
came
I'm just
out
looking
in
at when it comes out on the
2024.
channel.
Oh, did it come
So
out?
people
I guess
didn't.
that makes
later.
sense. 'Cause
Yeah.
It took a little while to edit, didn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, well,
Oh, 'cause
we
it was
showed
in
everyone we'd been to
when
Vegas.
was it?
Yeah, we went in like late.
Yeah, it was
late.
October, I thought. Fucking out 3 months. Jesus, need to work on that.
But yeah, we showed everyone our Vegas trip. We had a
still
good
remember
time.
Milk.
It was really fun. It was I don't know, it was another Vegas trip. Again, they blur into one, don't they, really?
We got into that casino that's now shut down forever.
We did. I had a
Oh,
great
yeah.
time in Tropicana. The drinks were terrible, but
It was a really shit
slushy
casino. It
cocktails.
felt you could feel the age
Yeah.
of the place. It was very.
It's on its last legs, and we literally
Dated.
saw it before it gave out.
Yeah, everything was
sold off.
tan, like the interior of a Toyota Land Cruiser. You
Had
know,
these, like-
it was like tan leather everywhere.
Yeah, and like there was like kind of some neon pink on the walls and stuff as well.
Yeah, some tropical neon signs.
Like faded pink colouring.
Pretty
as well.
bad.
Yeah.
We
Pretty
took
bad.
Remy and his mate to a firing range again.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
we shot some more guns.
Very exciting.
And yeah, had a nice time. Ross met a lady that had some lizards in a
She was a lizard lady.
in a random place in the middle of a casino. He said that woman's smuggling lizards, and
And it turns out she's just somebody who, I guess, hands lizards to people and then expects a tip.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
That's her whole
Interesting.
thing.
Interesting
the
way
whole
to do
deal.
that. I think we did do a bit of a podcast on this one, didn't we?
Oh, did we
Ben.
keep in touch, Ross, with that lizard lady? That's a
Yeah,
question.
I message her most days.
Nothing.
No,
Ghosted.
every day. I message her daily.
Yeah, but do you get anything back? No.
Not even any pictures of lizards. They're probably all dead.
Oh, well, they live a long time. You never
They
know.
do. Wow. Yeah, but
In
it's
her
the way
care,
that
though?
she's keeping them inside
Yeah,
her
not
like
in her
They're
care.
exposed
pockets.
to a lot of germs
She
every
might
day.
just
She's
release
just
them to the wild
in the
again.
pockets. That's the
Yeah.
thing.
Get a new one every day.
Yeah.
Next big thing I can see here we did was the world's worst stag do, where we had the alien suit. And,
I've got the
all that
alien
stuff.
suit.
A birthday video for Chris Trott, which was
Yeah.
also a world's worst stag do.
It's a staple to do birthday videos and or Pancake Day videos. That will come up after this because it's all February. But yeah, that outfit was hilarious.
Oh, I can't remember the Pancake Day video. What did we do for that one? Oh shit, the Wheel of Pancakes, of course. Fucking hell. Is that this year? Again. 2 years. I think we should be moulding these into 2 years. I just can't even remember what we do. We did also do the Hat Day Live. Or at least the Hat Day Live announcement was before that, but we did a couple of Hat Day Lives this year. It was pretty good, isn't it?
What's a Hat
Yeah,
Day
we
Live?
did two, didn't we?
Hat Day Live, if you're not familiar with Hat Films lore, which I think that we do fall into that trap because just on a little kind of tangent, recently we had a TikTok /short /reel
Whatever you call
go semi-viral, which was of the quiz from last year, a clip which was about bridges. And what would you make a bridge out of? Alex Smith confidently looks into the camera and says, steel, which isn't wrong. But we
sensible
would
answer.
we would build it out of filth. And there's so many comments on there just like saying, like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? And we do a lot of content where we reference ourselves or our own jokes. And I think it's, it's an interesting way that we just don't really think about the external.
But for that niche,
viewpoint. But the
that
niche
have been there
enjoy it.
since
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
start.
It would have been natural.
God, they get a wry smile
Just no
when they see.
context
I know,
otherwise.
I understand. That's what we get. That's what it's all for.
Anyway,
really.
where was I?
So Wheel of Pancakes, that
Wheel of
one did
Pancakes.
great.
Pancakes, yes.
We had the Wheel of Pancakes.
Good job, Dan.
What sort of did we use? What did we use for that? There was lights. There was
a spinning wheel that we put a permanent marker on that thing.
We did ruined
it.
it.
Unfortunately,
It was
the
Wheel
Yogs
Boys.
casts.
Wheel
Was it?
Boys wheel.
Okay, so yeah, we had to
It
make the
was
best
Wheel Boys.
pancake from the things that we ended up getting, and it was a sort of chaos,
Yeah.
live chaos, and everything looked kind of rancid at the end. A couple of them look edible. Some of them were green because obviously sometimes food coloring would go in.
Yeah, that did happen.
What did you do? Did you
kept
have
sabotaging
kimchi in
us.
yours?
Oh, there was some
Yeah, there was
kimchi.
some
Yeah,
kimchi, yeah, it's
It
got
was, yeah.
a pot of it.
nice. Korean pancakes often have kimchi on it. That was my thinking, but
Lovely.
These pancakes weren't like Korean pancakes.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so
God, I
moving
took-
on, we got into Medieval Dynasty. We
Medieval
got
Dynasty
in
became a thing. Yeah, that was the beginning of the year.
Pal World as well.
Those
Kind of
were
all these games
strong.
enshrouded. They all came out at the same time.
Yeah, we had a real clog
survival
of
multiplayer
survival
games.
multiplayer games where we had too much footage and there was a wealth of stuff for Craig and Thomas to edit.
Yeah.
Well, that's also a good point. Thomas kind of has done his first full year at Hat Films, and
Yeah.
Joined towards the end of 2023, didn't
So,
you?
like,
indeed, yeah.
a lot
So-
of the kind of more bombastic kind of shorts that we've done.
And the realization of
made
what
by
he's
him.
got himself into
Yeah.
is probably sunk in at this point, I think.
So, yeah. But he's done a lot more regular edits and stuff for us as well,
Yeah, it's
for
been-
videos.
been
He's done a
good.
great job. Yeah, and he's also helped Craig kind of work on some other projects, and Craig's loving that freedom to be able to do more.
And that will show up
Interesting things.
later in this recap, I'm sure, when we start doing like Hat Day Live existed, which must have happened. Yeah. So after Medieval Dynasty enshrouded all that, we did our first Hat Day Live, which was 9 months ago now.
Yeah.
And Hat Day Live was, like Ross says, a full day of streaming. The green screen challenge came out of that one, and that was the first and last time we ever did that.
Was that the one where we did the 1 hour film challenge in there as well?
We did
which
that
was
as
the
well. The
one
custard.
where I was eating custard.
Yeah.
Smith was eating. What were you eating?
In what?
In the 1 hour film challenge where you were the priest. And
Beans?
with the French accent.
I think it was tins of beans.
Tins of beans. And
Yeah.
Trott came in his cowboy hat with...
Somebody else. clapping.
well.
I'm pretty sure you were eating... Hang on, I've got the video here. I don't know why I'm not...
More beans, I think.
More beans. Oh, yeah, you had beans. No, you had peanut butter.
Oh,
You had peanut butter, and the whole thing was just
You got it
chugging
on
it
your
down.
screen, have you?
If you haven't, I can put it full screen.
I've
Yeah.
got it, yeah.
If you haven't seen this, it's because you're not a member. I don't think. I guess it's only available for members, which it's just I'm quite happy with how it turned out, considering random, very
Just
random.
unnecessary
And
amounts of
someone
eating.
feeding you beans.
you've really beamed this up.
Smith's just feeding you beans from the sidelines.
Okay,
I like that one a lot. That was actually really funny. We'll have to do more.
That's the amount of custard. is insane.
Woody. I called you Woody in that particular part. Anyway, you really beans this up. That was it.
He really beans this up.
That was the
Eats
line we
beans.
had to say or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, something like that. Yeah. Anyway,
We went to
should definitely do
Rotterdam.
more of those. Yeah, we went to Rotterdam after that.
Which was kind of
Not
interesting.
Amsterdam.
Not Amsterdam, no.
Not
Those are different
Amsterdam.
places.
We went there for
Not
TwitchCon.
millions of miles away from each other.
Did we do TwitchCon Europe in Rotterdam?
Yeah.
Did
While
we didn't go to Twitch.
we didn't
we?
actually
That was
go
it. Yeah,
to
we didn't
it,
bother going.
but we did take part in that Yogscast, like, I don't know, where's Wally kind of
Yeah.
find things around Amsterdam. I can't remember what it was called.
Oh, so did you brush past our dance tournament?
Yeah, I did, yeah. I
God
thought you
damn.
wouldn't notice.
You son of a bitch. That was the best highlight of the year. No,
Darts
I do love
tournament.
some darts. It's good fun.
We're experimenting with our warehouse a bit more.
Yeah,
at
because
this
at the
point.
beginning, well, again, yeah, about 9 months ago, we finished the set design for Crockman. And
Yeah.
Crockman was launched as well.
Yeah.
Eventually, that was later in the year.
It was.
Which is great. Yeah, it's almost it's coming to a close. Would you say?
Yes, it's in its
There's still
final
a few episodes left.
final stretch, which we're going to revisit obviously after Christmas and get those done, and then at the end of that, hopefully our members, I'll put the project on green light.
Yeah.
And it's up to them if they want it to be released to everyone early
Ooh.
or not. So it's kind of their responsibility.
Will you gatekeep?
They could gatekeep
You
if
could.
they wanted
You
to.
have the power to just
It's their choice.
nah, fam.
If it does get released, it will become a podcast version as well. So if you're listening via podcast,
Yeah.
this might be something that appeals to you.
Ooh, yeah. Sorry, I'm speaking on their behalf. I don't know why.
If it goes live, we'll tell you how to find it. But yeah, that's a TTRPG roleplay session where we've taken our music making streams of the Neon Musk saga, and I've kind of created a whole prequel to it involving our strange crocodile human hybrid characters called the Crockerman, and where they came from and why. So yeah, just wacky.
Very wacky. Very wacky.
I
Kebab
think
Chefs had a
Kebab
big,
Chefs
big
came
role
in.
this
Yeah, I
year.
just
Yeah,
noticed that.
Did a
God,
big run on that one, which
people loved that though.
it was good fun. It was a good blast.
It
Good
was
game.
kind of distilled hat filmsness.
It's weird, isn't it? Like Ranch Sim is in a similar boat where it's like the type of games where you don't expect there to be any longevity in them. They're like play it for a little bit and then just go, yeah, that was fun for that, and then move on. But we played a lot of Kebab Chefs. We played a lot of Ranch Sim as well. Some of it on our Hat Films extra channel.
Hat films.
Is it called
Gaming.
that again? Hat Gaming. God, remember that one?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
when we-
yeah.
Just uploaded to a different channel for 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Then we did a big thing with
Oh, that's
Sips
funny.
for ages, Planet Crafter. We took Mars or a barren planet and gave it life over a long period of streams. We had him for quite a bit there. Sips is cyclical with us, where he's like, I'm suddenly really want to do something with Hat Films, and he'll be obsessed with it. And then we won't hear from him again.
Well, that's down to us as well. We
It's-
kind of,
yeah.
it's because it is a time-consuming thing, and we've kind of been a little bit chopsy because also in the background we've been working on Menace Fate, which is which I guess we will be announced later in the year. But
Yeah,
that's
a big project undertaking
Looming.
this year, and it's going to be the start of next year is going to be the kicking off of it. But we'll chat about that chronologically, I guess.
okay, yeah. Well, we did the Metamart music stream. Was that sooner? I don't know where I'm at. Where are you at?
I'm 6 months ago now. Abiotic Factor, and we cut things perfectly in half for Smith's birthday.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
That
Smith's
was a great
birthday.
one.
Yeah. That's pretty. I mean, that was pretty.
I
good.
thought that was
The
great.
digital set. Well, that was like a big green screen set as well, wasn't it?
That was
So,
our
like,
first usage properly.
And a CGI Trot. We finally got a CGI Trot in.
We did.
Yeah.
We've almost replaced him.
What?
That was magic.
That's not the intent, though, is it?
That'd
well,
be the dream.
we had a
surely.
private meeting with Craig and we were thinking about it.
We've paid for a ChatGPT subscription for the year, but we're going to trial it. We're going to A/B test real Trot and AI Trot in all the videos.
Yeah,
I love this though because I'm disregarding the fact they're going to replace me entirely.
Yeah.
But this half cut thing was, I thought, a great proof of concept that Craig has been wanting to. There's me, CG version, going up the stairs. A proof of concept that he can use Unreal Engine to put us anywhere, and we can actually pull it off, and we did. It's janky, but in a good way, in a fun way.
I think it was seamless. And it turns out cutting dolls in half is really difficult.
Yeah,
something we learnt the hard
strong.
way.
The bodies of them are so solid, like the little tiny bodies. So hard to cut through.
It was the fabric, I think.
Yeah.
Trying to cut them with an axe.
But also like that hard ass like plastic core they have. It's
like
just
the hip.
Unkillable.
True.
Yeah, something that most people don't have to worry about. But we did. We had to worry about it.
So that was Smith's birthday on
Smith's
May.
birthday.
So we're in May now, halfway through the year, coming up to June at this point.
I think we did that's when we did the music stream.
We must have done a music stream at that point. Again, another proof of concept that we could do a music stream from our warehouse.
Yeah, actually turned out really well. Like the setup seemed to be very good, and Craig was very happy with how simple it was. Because in the past we've set up these types of streams in the studio here, and it is quite a lot. There's a lot more stuff there to fuck up, whereas we've kept it minimal.
And it was designed for not a music stream. It was designed for streamers to sit at their desks with their own mics and games and play games. Yeah. Our music stream was basically pulling the plug on all of that and rerouting it through instruments and laptops and all that kind of thing. So, yeah. This time, we could do it bespoke for us in the warehouse, and it works. And Craig made another nice Unreal set where it looked like we're in the Albert Road studios.
It's a little custom studio, and he has a little cubby behind us. That's nice, wasn't it?
It's very funny.
Very nice.
So we're hoping to do more of that in the future.
Well, this is it. Yeah, next year, hopefully we can finish off the Musk album, because there's only a couple songs left on that. Do some little finalising bits on what we did at Christmas stream recently. And yeah, get some more musical bits out there, because it's always good fun. And it's great to have like a product at the end of it, a thing.
Indeed.
A song.
And also just use
whether it's silly or not.
That green screen as well. For example, on our green light, which is the other thing that we set up this year as well, which I'm sure we'll get to, but we are doing Night Terror, which is a full-on, like a lot of Unreal Engine usage, where we're literally going to be put into different dungeons and rooms and stuff, and it's like a challenge. So I'm very excited for that to be greenlit by our members. You can do that now if you are a member. You can go to greenlight.hatfilms.co.uk and you'll see the projects.
And indeed, if you're just a Hat Chat Patreon subscriber, you can also you also get a vote for these things. It doesn't cost you anything more.
You
can go to this
once
website,
a month.
link your Discord with it and your Patreon subscription, and then we will give you a vote. Your voice will be heard and then promptly discarded and ignored and thrown down a well.
Yeah.
It's just a way for you to pledge for the things you actually want to see, which is good. Because I think,
we've
nice
always
to have that feature.
We've always wanted to add value to people giving us money every month, beyond obviously giving you extended versions of series or some behind-the-scenes things. In fact, Crockerman is an experiment of like, should it be members only? We knew that our TTRPG stuff is quite niche, and it appeals to that core member audience anyway, so we kind of decided to do that. But beyond that, we were like, there's got to be a way to like utilize and make them feel like they're taking part in the projects that we're making. And so we felt like Greenlight was a good way to do that, where you literally use your money every month to vote and fund a project and you want to make happen. So it's very cool that we made that.
We're cool people, aren't we?
We're cool for that.
We're really good, aren't we? Agree with me.
Very cool.
We're really cool people.
We're very cool.
We provide things.
I'm not sure how that bears any relevance to
I don't know
whether or not we can design a website.
No,
we
but
can't.
It's good that we can give you a little bit of choice there, because sometimes it's difficult for us to choose what to do as well. So like, we're all people helping people.
People helping people. And also, like, what happens is I get all of your pledges, not votes. I've been told to say they're called pledges.
Yeah, it's
put
pledges,
them all onto a USB drive and flush them down a well.
Which well do you choose?
Different wells depending on where I am in the country.
Put it on Greenlight.
Huh? I choose on green light. I
Which
get
whale do we choose? Yeah.
on green light.
On green light.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll give you
Yeah.
three choices of
Bath,
whales.
spa,
It's all going to be
whales.
everything's democratized.
Yeah,
down to the very
we cannot
fine
make
detail.
You control every decision. This is like Twitch plays, isn't it?
Yeah.
That, like
Down
our
to the when do I
future.
piss?
Yeah.
When do I shit?
Do I get to piss yet?
Dave said no, so we're holding.
It's like I'm getting the diapers.
We also utilize SIPs after Planet Crafter for Unchained or Chained Together. Sorry,
Ah, yes.
That was
for a
frustrating.
little
wasn't
bit.
It was
Just looking-
difficult.
He
frustration.
just did not want to play ball on that, did he? In terms
didn't.
of not
He's such a
being
troll.
he was a useless
Yeah.
middle chainer and a useless lead chainer.
Yeah, but he had fun. That's the important thing.
Well, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, you say that. I feel the important thing is to establish a hierarchy and rigidly stick to it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Cut out the
Fair
week.
enough. Yeah.
Cull the weak. Let
the
him
weak.
fall to the ground as we jump higher and higher on placed assets.
Wasn't long after when we made another 3-hour film video, or 3-hour video.
What was that?
3-hour
one?
film,
Which one was
which
it?
was Mind Dagger.
Mind Dagger.
Do you remember Mind Dagger?
Mind Dagger. Was that the alien one?
It's the one where aliens come down to Earth.
Yeah, yeah.
And we do a little kind of like a diorama style, like a little
Yeah.
model of a UFO
We
landing,
Stanley Kubrick.
landing
it.
on a printed out Google Maps
Yeah.
of where we wanted it to land, and then Trott comes out of the Millennium Square, like
in front of tourists.
yeah,
So
Some
many.
tinfoil
And they were
hat.
so excited for your big reveal as well.
Hmm
it's so stupid. But I think that was a hit. It was a big hit.
That was ridiculous.
And
the
then
prompts were
and then
really hard.
It was about Smith mind controlling a dagger, which ended up killing the alien that gave him the
Gave him the
ability.
powers.
It
Yeah,
was really.
It was there was a metaphor and it was a lesson.
I can't
life
remember the
lesson.
prompts, but it was hard to shoehorn in certain things that had to be historical, I think, and stuff like that.
Oh, because the way we shoehorned in the historical was that it went back in time
That's
to
right.
the point where this will happen, so you have to stop it from happening or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Like we basically just
Another time travel.
It's
clumsily
another
wrapped.
time travel thing.
So what if this is being recounted in the present day as a historical drama? And I think that's what we
Oh,
did.
that was it. Historical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Historical drama. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just filmed you behind the back of
Christ.
some bins, and I've got it on my screen if you want to show it. But yeah, Chris Trott in his tinfoil hat, of course.
I look like an alien there, don't I? You can tell.
Well,
I'm
you
from
actually
another
look like the
planet.
guy from Star Trek,
Spock.
the Spock, the young Spock.
Yeah.
But I feel like you look like that even if you weren't wearing this outfit.
And a little touch of the pianist from Moulin Rouge as well.
I love the zoom.
Do you think?
Do you know what I mean?
No.
With the face tattoos
That's a very
he's got on there.
specific.
I think it's the pianist. No, wait, not the pianist.
The pianist
sorry.
is the one with
No.
where it's
He's
the
got,
World
like-
War II one, which is about.
No, not the pianist. The film. What, by Roman Polanski? Not that.
That's
no.
a very different film.
Ewan McGregor's little clutch of people. They got somebody that looks a bit like that only
Yeah.
because he's got the little things on his face.
But sometimes we do create cinematic magic that just has.
I don't know how we did that knife.
It's what I would say is timeless. We spelled
Why?
Y out in potatoes, and I think that you don't get that. There's just some fucking tomato puree in Smith's nostril that's just streaming out of it, where it's just kind of globuled under his nose. But yeah, we make some film magic, and I think that we will have to do some more of that next year. Maybe, yeah.
I think that's
You
pretty
can
good
see the
effect.
hands. You can
That's
see the
pretty
hands
good
there.
effect.
I can see the hands.
Oh, and then this one looked pretty good as well. I thought. Wait
Well,
for it.
the
knife
stabbing.
coming out. I thought that's not bad.
It was supposed to be done with his mind, but there's a fist holding that knife.
Yeah, you can see it a couple times to break the illusion. I was fully immersed into that point.
Yeah, but
That's it. Then he
yeah,
dies.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow, moving stuff. What else did we do after? I mean, all of our creative juices were drained by that.
God,
Yeah,
that
well, that
really
was
put
one
our.
of the big things we did. Yeah.
We did Athens. We did a lot of
we hit the Olympics
retro
hard.
games.
Yeah, it's an Olympics
Fuck
year.
yeah.
It's around the Olympics time. Yeah. So we did that quite hard.
Yeah.
Crockerman came out soon after that because we did another Hatter Live, which was exciting. Hatter Live where we tidied everything up. We got rid of certain segments that didn't work as well, and we put in new ones, and it was great. We did a music one in there instead of a
shit,
3-hour
we
film challenge,
did.
just to mix it up. It's like we got an hour to make a song, and it actually came together, which was great. So yeah, Hatter Live.
What was that song?
Come on down to Metamart.
That was the hour song.
Was it?
I thought that was the Metamart song that
It
was
probably
we did
wasn't.
earlier in the year.
I don't think it was that. I can't
Was
remember
it
the song.
it was suddenly it's gone from the Jork Crusade. Someone saying.
Was it the Jock Crusade?
I don't remember. Oh, fucking
It
hell.
was Jock Crusade, yes. War Pope. It was the War Pope song.
The War Pope song.
Yeah.
Of course.
But yeah, we actually finished that song in an hour. So, when we get pressured and we have a limit.
Yeah, I think next year we
we'll
should
do
just start releasing all of this stuff. And
Yeah, we need to.
Because it's all kind of sat
Got a whole library of things.
People want to listen to it. And it's, even though it's stupid and silly and sounds something like complete shit, it's just, why not? Get it out there. I mean, I've put
Some of it's funny.
silly songs on Spotify.
It is.
And I feel like as a metric of, or like as a barometer of quality,
Stuff
we've
should
done
put out
better
and
stuff.
shouldn't. Yeah.
Do you disagree? Those eyes disagree. Silly song is not like the.
Are you hoping for us to say no? You peak. That is the peak of our. That's the pinnacle of our achievements.
The pinnacle of our achievement is the 1.7 trailer music, which
That's my peak.
we've explained.
That's my musical peak.
That was where
That's my Mount
all
Everest.
of our talent, just in general,
I think
was in that song.
So you're saying we peaked in 2012?
Yeah, it's pretty bad, isn't it?
I don't know. I think that
Twelve is
the
good.
music's got better because the tools have got better as well. Like as in
Better cameras.
a lot
and
of our
better
stuff.
films.
It's quite basic when you listen back.
Oh,
to
yeah,
it.
it's
I think it's got a
poorly
little
mixed.
bit more complex and interesting.
Ross's backing songs nowadays are far superior to
more to
Silly
it.
Song.
Yeah. Well,
was-
yeah, that's the thing.
Silly Song,
Using
like-
Silly Song as a
Song is like a
barometer,
music 2000.
again.
I could have made a better song on a PlayStation 1.
You wouldn't have found such a quality sample.
Well, what that.
Yeah, that
I thought that was
sample
something you
real.
recorded.
No,
All
I
right,
found it on a website where they were doing it was
free sample.
copyright-free vocals that people submit. I found it and just wanted to try and make a remix, and
Yeah.
that's what I came up with. And I also then challenged myself to annoy Trott with the
You
breakdown.
succeeded. You
that
succeeded.
happened halfway
and it's
through.
lasted
And-
for decades.
And you just drew all those little MIDI keys. And
it was all drawn in.
Yeah.
It's what I would describe as music mania,
Right.
Certainly
and
was.
something EJ doesn't have. EJ has a bit more like conformity
Too much
to it. Yeah,
restriction.
EJ.
EJ
I was
wouldn't
using
allow you to do
Music
such
2000.
craziness.
I wasn't using Dance EJ.
Music
Dance
2000 was great. Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember Music 2000.
I used
But
all
how
the-
did you export anything?
You
You
did.
on PS1.
You
You could put it on a memory
two.
card, but then I don't really know
just-
what you could do with it after that.
You could put a VHS in and record the screen.
Seriously.
You could do that. Yeah,
You could do that with-
or you could put like a microphone to the speakers.
Yeah, and record it from the speakers like that.
Oh yeah.
Get a mini.
You are running on like CRT TV speakers though, like back then.
Yeah.
Honestly, making music on that is just there's probably some lost magic.
Yeah, there probably is.
Some lost magic that people have
Some real hits.
spent all their time making Music 2000 tracks,
Well,
and it's gone nowhere.
I made quite a few.
statistically speaking, most musicians make their best music in their early 20s. So,
Oh, did you watch that Rick Beato video as well?
no.
He went hard on that
Did he like
idea
did he-
that
I mean,
most,
it's not always the case, but
most prolific musicians
yeah.
do it in their early 20s.
Or someone
Yeah.
recommended using headphone jacks, which actually really is the most sensible idea.
Fuck off with that. Crazy.
I
bullshit.
feel like we should go. Maybe I think they should be using Talk Boys. If you remember, Talk Boy
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
Yep.
cassette recorder.
The design was great. They looked amazing.
Or headphone jack to mini disc.
Yeah, we should be using retro things. Like
Welcome to
take,
Dead Media.
dead media is the only way, and then print it to vinyl somehow, which is a live media.
So going back to
Some.
our legacy of films and videos we made this year,
Yeah,
the films for the 3 Hour Film Challenge, obviously they were works of art, Sundance
yeah.
quality.
Mm.
But it wasn't until 3 months ago
Mm.
that we did a recap of 2023.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
That's when we released the Hat Films Top Moments
Oh,
2023.
yeah, we had top moments sent in. Yeah, that was.
Thank you,
we just
Morda,
didn't
for
release
that.
it. Thank
Yeah.
you, yeah.
It's just funny that it was like only 3 months ago that we put that out.
Yeah, I think it was at a time where we were like completely like swamped with other things and
Yeah.
projects that we were like, oh shit,
Now's-
we've got this.
now's
We
a
should
good time.
have released this a while ago, and then we did. Yeah, so
Yeah, huge thanks to Morda for putting that together for us. They've done the past couple of our recap streams.
it's interesting because I think
great.
top moments tend to do better on other people's channels for like our top moments.
True.
Do you know what I mean? Isn't that weird?
It does, yeah. I think it's because that's what those channels are known for, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. Or sometimes it's just a random channel, which is just like, oh, they've
Yeah.
just done a little kind of mashup of all of our best bits or funny moments from Hat Films.
That's when you know you made it, when other people are making
Yeah.
montages of you. And then, we had a spate of Ultimate Chicken Horse, Liar's Bar, again, going back to the Russian roulette thing. Ale and Tail Tavern, another, open, buildy thing, kebab chefy style.
I put the question to all of us, which I think really started to shake our feelings
Worldview.
on reality and stuff, where I asked how many whole boiled eggs do we think we could swallow.
Do you think you can swallow one?
Yeah.
But we saw the. Did you see the? You showed the video of the guy.
One, which
where he-
I would
Yeah,
say.
the guy,
struggled.
there was a guy did 12 whole boiled eggs to swallow.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you had to throw him
That's
up.
so nuts.
And then he threw them up and they come up like. It was hilarious. I would want to be able to do it just for that ability. Run over like a
I don't
fucking
think it's gonna
Pokemon and
feel
fire
nice.
eggs out your mouth.
Something that caught my eye just scrolling along here was there's a cock cage. Have you seen that on the worm?
Yeah,
yeah, that's
yeah.
you.
Thumbnail is a cock cage.
Yeah. That was a real. That really
What
got a
They-
conversation
on earth?
going.
They put your head on a worm and stuck it in a cock cage.
I just want to see if that's demonetized or not, because that seems insane. That's.
Well, that doesn't. That,
It looks like a dick from like. If you just scrolling through, it looks like a cock in a cock cage.
I think it's a
people
very
really like
smart play on it.
On cock cages.
Yeah. It looks like a dick.
That
but
one
it's not.
maintained
It's Ross.
maintained revenue somehow. That one. It's such a fucking. It's all over the place. You might say fuck in the wrong place. You might say shit somewhere, and you'll get demonetized. But a
That's the
cock in a
YouTube
cock
landscape.
cage, pretty much. I mean, it is me.
It's
Obviously,
not a real
human
cock,
head.
Ross.
It's a head. It looks like it's my head, but a very long pink neck.
Maybe their sensors aren't prudes like you.
Maybe it's
Fucking
abstract
wrecked.
enough that they're not sure if it's a cock cage in a thumbnail.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Most of the comments on that video comment on the cock cage.
I mean, that's great.
Cock cage.
They added value to our video
Yeah.
by something that didn't exist prior to that.
Yeah,
So fair play. I'm gonna now move us on to just a couple months out now, a few months from the,
go on.
and we announce our Men is Fate
Indeed.
project,
Yeah. Which
is a huge undertaking. I don't know if Alex Smith, you're the spearhead of this. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so that's been, I mean, beginning of 2024, I think, was when
it started.
we were like, right, I think we can do this with various people. And then, we started talking about it. And that's when it sort of started possibly becoming a reality. And now it's very much going to be a reality, and we hope you come. So if you're interested, come to menisfate.com. We're about to release our look and feel document this weekend, which has a shit ton of stuff on it about...
It's the thing that people have been gagging for.
I think it's the thing that most people decide what they'll wear, essentially.
They give you much more in detail about the nations, about the things they're interested in, the trinkets, identifying, all that sort of stuff. But basically,
Details
Men is Fate
insane.
is going to be a massive fantasy LARP
Yeah.
that we are creative partners in, business partners in, with 3 other people that aren't us, who have a background in the LARP world. LARPing is a hobby I've been doing for feels like almost a decade, I'd say.
You've
Now
been role-playing as some sort of YouTuber for a while.
Yeah, I was role-playing as a YouTuber already, and now I'm... and it's great. It's an amazing hobby. It's like D&D, but in real life. And we're aiming to give that experience to people. It's going to be a big undertaking. We're launching our first event in April 2025. So
It's coming around quick.
Yeah, it is. And hopefully you'll see some more content from us about it, and also on the Men is Fate YouTube channel about it.
We want to make more stuff. We're doing stuff early Jan. Getting straight out of New Year's hangover, straight into Men is Fate filming.
Literally, first weekend of January, we're going and doing all the media creation for it. Second event of our media creation.
Yeah, so there's no stopping. But also still maintaining the old hat films at the same time as well.
Yeah, there's like a team of people who are working it, so like it's not just
not
us
entirely
3.
down to us.
No, not
Because,
at all. Yeah.
We've decided to
struggled to
involve ourselves
arrange a-
because we're passionate.
What's the saying? A piss up in a brewery. We'd struggle with.
Yeah.
So we have the help of experts.
Yes.
Yeah.
That understand how it works and are very smart when it comes to mechanics and rules, and then people that are extremely good at costume design and historical references and all that, and then bunch of writers that are very smart at what they do, all coming together to culminate to make this thing a reality, which is exciting and nerve-wracking and cool all at the same time.
Yeah, it's not long now, so we'll see how that plays out.
And all the while, whilst that's been going on in the background, we've had things like Greenlight and stuff developing as well, and making sure that we've got plenty of new and exciting things for you guys if you're not interested at all in LARP.
That's exactly,
Yeah.
Appreciate that's a niche.
Maintaining.
Yeah.
But that's what we are, aren't we? We maintain a niche. We're a good nichers.
I just want to go UFO hunting, you know.
I need you.
They're up there.
There's more up there now.
There are fucking loads of them up there.
But everyone's like that, ignoring it now.
Yeah.
It's become mundane.
Stop talking about it.
Just stop talking about the aliens.
Stop asking about that.
UFOs.
All right?
It is kind of funny, coming away from Hat Films now and into Alien Talk, which is where we really want to be. How most people's take on UFO stuff, at least Reddit, let's be honest, is where we're getting most of it from. Yeah. Is like, it's funny that most people will be told that UFOs exist, say that we actually have contact, and they're like, fucking great. I've got bills to pay.
Yeah.
I've got worse problems. Great. UFOs are coming at the worst time.
Yeah. Bloody UFOs.
In another generation, I'm sure it would have been like a mind-blowing.
I mean, it will be
seismic shift. It's just kind of funny that we're kind of playing with the idea of like, oh, what, UFOs? Yeah. Also, the world's in turmoil.
I mean, we've had a hard fucking few years. That's the thing, right? Like, it's not like we've had like the quality 90s, you know, like ding, 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 ding. Everyone's having a great time. We're all taking ecstasy, you know. We're like, fucking aliens are here now.
Buying shit from Argos.
Yeah, you know, David Blunt's having a great time.
I don't know what you were doing. I was a child in those.
Yeah, no, I mean, but, you know, I'm playing it up. And now it's like, you know, we've had fucking a pandemic. We've got the impact of climate change. We've
walls
got
building
fucking
everywhere.
Loads of walls.
Hilarious, jokey presidents, which is quite fun.
Nightmarish leaders in positions of power. So we're like, look, not now.
Just give us a sec, aliens, please.
Yeah, just like...
Or sort it all out quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I think ultimately, like, if things get even more fucked, we're going to go all the way around and we're going to be like, well, fuck it, yeah, chuck them in, see what the aliens do.
Yeah, can they sort it out? Great.
Yeah, fuck it, please.
Or wipe out everyone. Fuck it.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, either way, these bills...
We're done.
These bills are going to have to continue to be paid if they don't give us infinite energy, or if they don't wipe us out, Trott.
Yep.
Those energy bills are just going to keep going up.
That's true. So we need to blow up all the energy suppliers and all the landlords.
Right, okay.
With a big UFO war.
Right, UFOs bizarrely are very picky in what they're targeting.
Landlords.
Billionaires that aren't altruists.
First guy to go was Elon Musk.
Well.
Thank God.
Well, yeah.
We also did Ape Air, which is probably one of the highlights.
That was awesome.
Say, in terms of like productions we did.
One of the most recent green screen things we've done.
It's really funny. Yeah, so it's kind of an idea Craig came up with and just thought we could pull it off. We just arrived and wore our outfits and flew to Amsterdam and back.
Yeah, so the context is it's a green screen setup. We tried to make it look like a cockpit, and you two were the pilots wearing your pilot outfits, and I was the stewardess host. And we had Flight Simulator, literally simulating the flight from Bristol to Amsterdam.
And it was a study level plane, so this is as close to flying a real one as you can get.
Yeah, we had the joystick and the HOTAS set up, so it was like flying a real plane.
I've got that picture on it.
Visually, Craig made it look like we were in Flight Sim.
And to be honest, right, I said this to Craig afterwards. I felt really immersed. Like, I was like, because we had a big TV in front of us, all we could see was the projected version of the cockpit. So me and Ross especially didn't really look back at the green that often. So we just saw us in this place. We had the controls in front of us, and we're just like, fucking hell, all right, we got to try and take a plane off.
The takeoff was easy.
Yeah.
The landing
was a lot trickier. Yeah.
Landing at night. Jesus Christ. I couldn't even find it. I couldn't even see the runway. I was just like, what? Are we close? Yes, right there. It's right there.
And that was in clear weather.
Yeah. My God, yeah. And then just trying to figure out how to fly it correctly. But also just the little green screen trickery and stuff with the doors and stuff. It was really cool.
It's great.
And it came out really well, and people really enjoyed the look of that on the stream, and then the cut down version on the channel was well received as well. So that's something we'll have to do again next year, I think, with a bit of a spin on it maybe, but
definitely
it was good fun.
Yeah. Just we like trying out new ideas and freeing up Kregel by having Thomas involved with the edit process as well. Allows us to do crazier projects like that and utilize our warehouse the way we wanted to when we bought it in lockdown.
Yeah.
We found out that competitive farming was extremely stressful.
Yeah, with the farming sim tournament. That was really good. It was a really cool mode. It was, and it's all in the game. So it's in engine, or it's all set up in the game. But like the rush and the strats we were trying to deploy to try and actually like get as many bales in that barn as possible. It was tricky. It was fun. And then we did another one for Jingle Jam.
It helps that Farming Simulator has its own literal esport tournaments mode.
Exactly.
So a lot of the work is done for us. We just have to plow, so to speak.
But it was good fun because Craig set all that up as well. So again, great guy. Shame he's losing his job now.
I know. Last year with us.
Just announcing now. He's gone. He's gone.
I didn't realise we'd do it right now, but there it is. Yeah. He's gone.
We wanted to tell the public before we told him.
All I'm going to say is going to be a real awkward.
Which is the right way to do it.
Yeah. I hope he's not tuning in because it's going to be a real awkward Christmas meal otherwise.
He's too busy. We make him.
Yeah, we do have
our
Christmas dinner tonight.
Are we doing
which we're calling the Last Supper?
Are we doing the traditional thing where the new editor
eats
the old editor?
The old editor.
We've got Ralph Fiennes.
The traditional.
as the cook.
That'd be an interesting turnout. Yeah, that'd be.
Thomas, you have to go through with it. You have to eat all of them.
It'd be interesting to see Thomas eat him. He's not a big
stop
guy,
crying.
so.
Keep eating.
The anaconda it.
You have to take all his power.
As he walks out, you can see a visible body in his stomach, like an anaconda.
Oh, don't worry. He just ate the old editor.
He's absorbed the power.
That's normal.
He's Highlandered.
Yeah, he has gone. He's Highlandered him,
but in like a cannibalistic way. He didn't have to just cut off his head. He had to eat the whole editor. But yeah, as we look ahead now to next year,
and also just like Jingle Jam. We did Jingle Jam stuff very recently as well.
Yeah.
We did our music stream, which we made some very silly songs.
Yeah. I think it might be our most
quite pretty
successful in terms of money raised in one stream.
Was it really?
That we've done, yeah.
Did we hit? I think it was close to 100,000.
100,000 in that stream specifically. Obviously, it's not just us streaming at that time.
Yeah.
There are other people involved in Jingle Jam, so we're not taking all the credit there. But it's just nice.
I think we should. I think we've raised almost 3 million ourselves. Isn't that incredible? We are amazing people.
We are like Atlas holding up the world of Jingle Jam. No,
I don't need them to tell us that.
No.
Huh?
I know that.
He knows
He knows
it. Yeah. So it's nice that we're a staple of Jingle Jam and people look forward to it every year.
Yeah. When people ask you for money in the streets, do you scream out those stats as well?
Go!
I raised X amount for this job. You get a job. Work harder.
Hey,
we get very
instead of fucking confronting
people
and begging them for charity money every fucking day, how about you go get a job, you fucking pay your taxes, and then that money gets used by the state to support social welfare programs. How about that?
It's particularly ugly and very entitled, but we make sure we do it. Even if there's somebody just holding a little kind of jar or something, just outside of a Tesco, they get the full verbal.
What, for me?
You don't know how much I raised this year.
They get the whole thing.
The finger point.
Pathetic. How much is in this? 50p?
I've just got a card printed out. You know when people have those cards that they use as replacements for tips and things like that?
Like I raised X amount this year.
Sorry, I couldn't be bothered to say it all again to yet another chugger.
Yeah.
But here's my card. Wow, I bet I look great to that person. I bet that person went, yeah, I've been told.
No. Oh, wow.
No, in reality, we
person.
stuff it full of 50s and walk away and don't say a word, because that's how we are. That's just our attitude in life.
We just have 50s to spare.
Well, I say, look, reach into my
They always hand it back and say, we don't accept these. Oh, fucking hell.
Well, you don't accept a 50.
You don't accept, and no one's accepting these. Why are they made?
I give them 2 options. I say, reach into my right pocket or reach into my left pocket.
What are you going to get?
Sometimes they get money.
Sometimes they get
chocolate.
There he is. Yeah. Another song, another quality song, which hopefully we'll release again next year.
We're just hit after hit, really. We just really nail it,
banger after banger,
and then people are singing it everywhere. Like the office is consumed by it.
Consumed by.
They just can't stop singing it.
Our money is real.
Where would they be without us? Without us holding up the world,
they wouldn't be singing those toe tappers. That's for sure.
Yeah,
but
I don't know. There was the karaoke.
There was the karaoke, wasn't there? Marioke, I think it was.
We
didn't do that though. We didn't take part in that.
No. Thank fuck. But
like you say, on to next year. Obviously we did loads of stuff this year. Fuck. Who knows what's going to happen next year? We know we're going to do this bloody LARP fest.
That's true.
That's for sure. But that's not necessarily a Hat Films thing. So,
but it will be interesting to see this thing become a reality, and then what that does, and how that is playing out. That's going to be interesting. like all these people that have decided to take a plunge and come to our LARP, and how it goes. So I reckon that'll be an interesting vlog, to say the least. It could be a serious Firefest documentary, or it'll be like a holy shit, we did it.
Something's coming out of it.
When things started to go wrong, I decided to start filming on my phone.
The security team didn't turn up, so I started filming on my friends crying.
Oh fuck! This is going really bad.
I put all my time and energy into this.
Oh god!
Hold on, can you say that again? I just started recording. I only just started. I know you're
really
distraught. I know you're distraught, but we got to get something out of this. Something.
You're kind of drying up tears. Could you get back into crying again?
Yeah.
Thank you.
But other than that, no. Yeah, crack on with some more projects, some greenlit projects, hopefully, which we will be running throughout the year, and it helps us make some bigger projects that you guys be in control of saying what you like and what you want to see.
And it's, again, we make these projects anyway. We're just kind of bringing to the forefront what we've got in mind, and then allowing you guys to put your money where you want it to be put, so that it goes towards that project, so that it happens faster.
Yeah,
that's ultimately what it's there for.
Can I just set the record straight on one thing? Okay. One last thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
To round out the year.
Yajiro, it's spelled Yajiro.
Yajiro.
It's Yajiro, not Yojiro.
What did I say in the
Sengoku?
Song, Yajiro.
In Sengoku, that's how it's spelled.
Yeah.
Yojiro.
No, it's not. It's spelled with an A.
Is it?
I just checked the video. Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Yajiro.
It's like Yajiro, which we've said Yajiro. It just gets spelt Yojiro sometimes, and it's not.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
That's a bombshell.
That
is a bombshell. At the end, I don't know if I'm ready for 2025 now.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
That's all the Hat Films rundown. Obviously, there was a lot of other stuff that happened in the year, but
we can only waffle for so long.
We Trott probably got married, didn't he?
I got married.
Bless him.
I did get married.
Just cheeky little highlight of the year. Doesn't include it.
So.
Got married.
Sorry, everyone. I'm off the market now. But that's going to make me more appealing, I reckon.
Yeah,
everyone's just going to want a piece of this.
I think that should. Just go to bars.
I'm going to see that ring and be like,
hold the ring up. But ooh, this guy's
free drink. Free drink. That's how it works, right?
I don't know. I don't have the ring.
I've yet to have anything like that happen.
You don't. What bars do you frequent?
Very few. Very few.
Exactly.
But I'll be out tonight, hitting the tiles.
Oh, he's going to be at those bars, seeing what they say. No, I'm actually married. No, fuck off.
Fuck no. Jesus
I wasn't
Christ.
joking. Just actually fuck off.
But it's been a wild year for Hat Films, just when you thought that it couldn't get wilder, or we fit into some sort of routine, it all gets shifted, and we do more passionate, more ambitious projects year on year. So,
I think
thank you very much.
Literally helping us continue in
Indeed.
general. I think just doing the same thing. It's like when we just do Minecraft and we moved on and started doing other things. It's when everyone asks, like, oh, how long have you been doing YouTube for? It's like, oh, fucking 13 years now.
Yeah, it's wild.
On to the 14th.
But we love reinventing.
Which is quite a long time to stay on any kind of digital platform, really. So it is quite good that we've managed to maintain it for
Ride
this long.
The storm.
Which is, I'm happy about.
It's amazing to still be doing this job this long. It doesn't always last.
And some people have stuck with us all that time.
Yeah.
Which is even more amazing. So thank you to those, and especially if you listen to the podcast, which is probably the least listened to media of Hat Films.
Indeed.
So you are part of a niche group. You should all meet up. You should all just create meetups for yourselves.
Well,
we won't be there.
No, of course not. That'd be ridiculous.
We're not going to be there.
We won't come, but you can.
I don't want to be liable for anything if anything goes down. I just you do the meetup. You do it.
Well, we've enjoyed this year, and it's good to have you guys along for the ride, and we'll be looking forward to 2025.
Yeah.
We're not going to make any predictions for celebrities getting killed.
Oh God, is that something?
I hope Dame Judi Dench lasts another year.
I hope she does as well. I'm sure
Me
she's doing
too.
fine.
I wish her all the best.
What is her age now? Judi Dench. She's
going to be
90 years old.
Ah.
Which is fine. Absolutely fine.
She's got another decade
fine.
in her.
I don't know why we keep mentioning her as if it's a target.
My grandma's 95.
Fair enough. Mine's
and she still
89.
Has conversations.
How old is Phil?
Conversation.
I'm just like, what?
What a metric.
Yeah.
She still speaks
How's your
to
brain
me.
still working in
So,
'95?
But that is still, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite lucky, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dench.
She never learned to drive. I think that's part of it.
Oh, you think so? Okay, so the key to long-lasting life:
Never
don't
learned to
drive. Don't drive.
I feel like
learn.
it's like it creates that cortisol dose for you every day that's ultimately going to shorten your life, right? Because you get stressed.
A little
driving.
bit of stress, yeah, because you might,
City driving,
It's
at
not.
least.
It's not necessarily your driving. It's theirs that you need to worry about.
Christ, yeah.
She
Well,
still drives though.
I've not seen a road traffic accident. Have you?
An RTA.
I only cause them.
They're road traffic collisions actually.
Collisions. Okay.
Because you know why, don't you? Because an accident suggests there is no one to blame.
Oh, right, of course.
There's always
of
someone
course,
to blame.
Of course.
The insurers want
Because
to
my
know.
friend went to Sri Lanka recently. He saw 2 road traffic
RTCs.
collisions.
Nice. Yeah.
One pinned a man against a wall. Apparently, he's fine.
Oh.
But what a thing to witness!
That's insane.
That's crazy. And it's
That
just like
is crazy.
I don't. I mean, I think I've seen the aftermath of like a fender bender, if you will. Is that?
Oh,
even-
yeah.
That's
should I
like
be
that's a mild bump.
That's a mild bump.
A
into the
fender
back
bender.
of someone. Yeah, on the side of the road or something.
A write-off.
Yeah, but
Well, no,
other
fender
than
benders.
that-
Like you've bent the fenders.
No, I think
Yeah,
you,
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
you saw a write-off, right? Have
Yeah.
seen
Did you see a write-off?
I think it was there was definitely a write-off.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
there's a Land Rover in a ditch
Ooh.
that was pretty smashed up. That's a write-off.
Oh yeah.
I've seen a few of those, but I've not seen them happen in front of me,
You
which
don't
would
want
be
to.
incredible.
That'd be traumatic.
I don't want
Yeah.
to see that, but maybe I will now that I've mentioned it.
Fingers
But
crossed.
Judi Dench
2025,
is still
eh?
alive, so yeah.
That's true.
And we keep talking about it. I don't know why. Let's talk about someone else. Who else is old?
Ian McKellen.
Oh, don't say his name.
You asked
Anyway,
me who
stop.
else is old.
Look,
Patty
we said we
Stewart?
wouldn't predict this. We said we wouldn't, and we did. We're doing it.
Donald
All right.
Trump. Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Right. Okay. Well, thank you for listening.
Thanks for
and
listening.
Thanks for sticking with the podcast. Even sometimes we don't do them some weeks because we're busy, and that's just how the cookie crumbles. I don't know why I said that,
Quite.
but
We'll
it is.
have you-
Yeah. We've tried to stay on track with it.
Yes.
Um,
And we will aim to do so in the new year. And we hope you all have a happy holiday season
Yeah.
wherever you are in the world. And see you in 2025,
yeah,
I guess.
And if you listen to this
Hopefully.
pre-Christmas, enjoy your Christmas. If you listen to it after Christmas, hope you had a good Christmas.
Yeah.
If you don't care about Christmas, hope you had a nice couple of weeks.
Yeah.
We'll see you afterwards.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Boy.
Welcome to the Hat Chat podcast. Warm and cuddly in your ears. They're quite pretty and very witty. Trott and Smith and Ross are here around the table. Don't you fear? They're going to talk about stuff. Will it be about aliens or what?